Hello students, good morning. Today topic is induction generator and synchronous induction motor. The first topic is induction generator. The induction motor connected to a constant voltage, constant frequency supply is able to run only at subsynchronous speed. Suppose the rotor is able to drive by another machine at above synchronous speed. The induction motor and as a generator. Such arrangement is called the induction generator. When the rotor speed is above synchronous speed, the slip becomes negative and the relative speed of the rotor conductors changes its sign as compared to subsynchronous speed. Rotor EMF E2 and rotor current I2 and hence its stator components I2 dash change their sign. The resultant stator current consisting of the magnetizing current and a component in phase opposition to the stator applied voltage. The mechanical power is developed and the torque becomes negative because of negative slip. Next one is the working. This implies that at above synchronous speed, the rotor does not supply mechanical power to the shaft but absorb the mechanical power from the shaft. This mechanical power is converted into electrical and this energy is related by the stator. But the induction generator absorbs reactive power from the line for creating its own magnetic field. This induction generator is also called as the asynchronous generator because it does not run in the synchronous speed. The advantage of the induction generator is they need very little auxiliary equipment, run in parallel with the generator at any frequency without hunting. Construction of induction generators are normally robust. Speed variation of the prime mover is less important. The disadvantages of the induction generator is draw considerable amount of lacking kVAr from a supply for excitation. The efficiency is poor. Operate only at leading power factor. The application of the induction generators for generation purpose, induction generators are used in small idle power station, wind turbine. The next topic is synchronous induction motor. A three-phase slip-ring induction motor runs at constant speed when its rotor winding is fed from a DC source. Such motors are then called synchronous induction motor. Consider a normal three-phase slip-ring induction motor with a conventional three-phase rotor. A DC supply is fed to the rotor winding. Due to this, an alternate north and south poles are formed on the rotor, as in the case when the rotor carries alternating current working as an induction motor. Essential difference is that DC excitation being fixed, the pole axis due to DC excitation also fixed in phase and does not shift as in the case when the rotor carries alternating current. Fixed rotor poles gets magnetically locked with the rotating magnetic field produced by the three-phase stator winding carrying alternating current and the motor runs at constant speed equal to the synchronous speed. The diagram shows starting and synchronizing a synchronous induction motor. The machine is started as an ordinary slip-ring induction motor with additional resistance inserted in the rotor circuit through the slip-ring when the switch is in the start position. When the additional resistance are completely cut off and the motor runs with the small slip and switch is changed over to the run position and thereby connect the exciter with the rotor winding. Synchronous induction motor running at a small slip and provided with the DC excitation in the rotor winding pulls into the step as in the case of synchronous motor. Hence, the synchronous induction motor is essentially a motor having the induction motor features like high starting torque combined with the synchronous motor features like constant speed and power factor control. Thank you.